This is one of the hardest stories I've ever had to tell because this is Xeno Goku's last day in life.
Prepare yourself, damn Saiyan.
Smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video. I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do, is promote my Twitter. If you guys want to go ahead and see any other takes that I have, thoughts that I have, memes that I post, and just have a conversation with me on a closer level, more one-on-one, make sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna have a link to it in the description below and the top comment. Go ahead and check it out. This is quite literally one of the hardest stories I've ever told, mainly because Dragon Ball Heroes lore is not the easiest lore to pin down, because a lot of it is mainly, fan service and events and characters that would never exist in our wildest dreams in the canon, and some of this stuff even goes far out in crazier directions than most Dragon Ball fan mangas. So Dragon Ball Heroes, it's its own animal to tackle, and Xeno Goku is one of the hardest characters to really pin down in Dragon Ball Heroes. The other character that is in this story is a lot easier to kind of round out, and that is Time Patroller Trunks. And along with the Supreme Kai of Time, these two characters are a lot easier to make a story around. Xeno Goku is a little bit more tricky, but I have today a story that will make Rising Fist finally proud of me. Notice me, senpai. That's right, I have a last day on Earth, old man Xeno Goku's journey into the afterlife, essentially. And starting this story, we are going to begin with a what if scenario, something that has not happened yet. It is going to be Xeno Goku's last mission, and that is the mission to correct the timeline that Toei and Mira are corrupting. The timeline that is Dragon Ball Super's manga. They have given Moro ungodly powers with Dragon Ball Heroes Dark Dragon Balls. They have given him one in an attempt to ruin this timeline, and he proves way too much for our heroes. Even though he was already OP, now he is on a completely different level and completely unfazed by not only Ultra Instinct Omen Goku's attacks, but Vegeta's new technique is not dispersing the stolen ki as fast as he thought it would from this new Moro's body. So Moro is still all powerful, and he has completely nullified Vegeta's technique with this Dark Dragon Ball in his chest. And now it is up to Time Patroller Trunks and Xeno Goku to jump into this timeline, and this is their last mission, to defeat this Moro. And before they are able to finish off Moro and remove the Dark Dragon Ball, Mira and Toei show up. A huge battle ensues where the inhabitants of the world that we know have no idea what the hell is going on. Even Moro is at a complete loss as to what the situation is, but this leads to the outcome that Mira and Toei are finally destroyed along with the Dark Dragon Balls, leaving Moro at Vegeta's mercy. He has not absorbed 73 yet, so he is still at Vegeta's mercy, even more so now because he is even more bruised and bloodied. And Xeno Goku, Time Patroller Trunks go back to the Time Nest. They are done with this mission, and with Mira and Toei completely out of the way, it looks like the Dragon Ball timelines are finally secure. Time Patroller Trunks is extremely elated. He is happier than he's been in a very long time. He has started these missions originally on his own, but as time has gone on, Xeno Goku has come to aid him, and they have been correcting the timeline for a very long time against Mira and Toei's schemes, and they have finally defeated them, thus correcting the timelines and possibly securing all timelines from future corruption in Dragon Ball Heroes. Everything seems to be finally falling into place, and Time Patroller Trunks is just so happy. But as he turns around to look at Goku, Goku has changed. Xeno Goku is now far older than he was a second ago. Right before they came back to the Time Nest, Xeno Goku was just like regular Goku, but now that they have returned to the Time Nest, Xeno Goku has aged significantly, at least in his 70s or 80s. He is older, and Time Patroller Trunks realizes that something is wrong. The Supreme Kai of Time then reveals herself with Toki Toki and tells Time Patroller Trunks that Xeno Goku's mission is over and his time is limited. He is fading away. Now, if you guys don't know this, the Supreme Kai of Time created Xeno Goku from Trunks' memories. She pulled him straight out of there because he needed an ally to help him correct the timelines, and Time Patroller Trunks only knew of one character he trusted, one person that was strong enough, wise enough, and all-powerful enough to help him on his missions, and that was Goku. So that was the character that the Supreme Kai of Time ended up creating. And now, with the mission complete and Mira and Tora destroyed, and essentially the timelines saved, there is no further purpose for Xeno Goku, and now he has aged considerably in the span of a couple of seconds because this is the last day of his life. And Time Patroller Trunks is completely unsure as to how to feel. He is mixed with emotion of happiness because everything has been successfully saved, but at the same time, his partner in crime, his one closest friend, he's about to lose him, and he will be again alone. So Time Patroller Trunks says nothing and is only looking at the ground. And that is when Xeno Goku comes up to him and puts one hand on his shoulder and says, "We did it. We finally did it." And a tear rolls down Trunks' face and hits the floor. And Goku says, "Bulma would be proud." And that's when Trunks lifts up his head and looks straight into Goku's face. Trunks' tears are running down his face. He is completely overwhelmed with emotion and shocked to see not only the friendliest smile on Goku's face, but a slight tear running down his cheek. And at this moment is where Goku begins to fade away into the ether. Goku has completed his mission and is finally gone, returning to Trunks' memories. Now, I picked this story to tell this way very specifically, mainly due to the fact that I knew that Trunks and Goku were both warriors. They have been going through it and are battle hardened, so having them be really emotional at the very end didn't sit right with me, and also having a long prolonged conversation and goodbye also really didn't sit right with me, even though this is their last goodbye. Also with the fact that Goku is part of Trunks' memories and he essentially was created by the Supreme Kai of Time, there's almost this acceptance by Trunks that yes, this is the end and you've completed your mission. So even though he's really sad to see him go, he knows that this is the only way that it could have played out. And for Goku, even though he is real at the time, he knows that he needs to return back to Trunks' memories, and the fact that Goku looks significantly older when he returns to the Time Nest is just, for me, a way to show that something is wrong and that he is leaving, that he is fading away, that today is his last day because he has finally completed his mission. And with that, the timelines are saved. Unfortunately for Trunks, though, he finds himself alone once again. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you made it to this point, you are now part of the hashtag End of Video Squad. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Make sure to drop that comment with that hashtag for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to It's Gaming Time about the Gotenks versus Kefla. I don't think Gotenks will give up so easily. Maybe it will be a new technique or a new transformation, like saying that that's what he's going to get in the Goku Trains Caulifla manga. I think, personally for me, that he is going to use the technique of the Ghost Kamikaze attack to the limit and probably come out with some new variation of it. I don't see him going into new transformation because he's already at Super Saiyan 3. So another transformation would be like Super Saiyan 4, but that's not in this timeline. And if he went into Super Saiyan God or Blue, that still really wouldn't make much sense to me. So I think there's only like a minute left, and he's definitely going to lose in the next chapter. That's my opinion on it, but I appreciate your comment. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.